Let's talk about your quarterback. I mean, you want to talk about how you can't make stuff up in the NFL. Clearly, you're head coach of the Jets back in the day. You wind up drafting Sam Darnold. Baker Mayfield gets chosen 2 picks in front of him. You're now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, and look who's in your camp. It's none other than Baker Mayfield. What was your evaluation of Baker when you were grinding tape with the Jets in that front office in that situation back in the day, Coach?
I thought he was a heck of a player. I had spent some time with him down there at Oklahoma. We hit it off pretty good that way. I thought Baker was one of the few people that had the mental fortitude to actually coach in New York, and you can't to play in New York, rather. You just can't have anybody play in New York. Certain people have to be tough-minded. I thought Baker was one of those guys. And, I thought he was a great leader, and I thought in the system he had in college and when he came into the league, it was a great system for him. Obviously, when they changed coaches and it didn't work out, but I still think he's a heck of a player. And between him and Trask competing each other, I still think he's got a lot of football left in him.
So I know this is a question that's a bit rife, but I'll ask it point blank anyway. Had the Browns not chosen him number 1 overall, let's say they had chosen Darnold, would the Jets have snagged Baker 3rd overall? Was that part of your draft board and draft plans, Coach?
That would have been a good discussion at the time. It would have been a good discussion at the time. I can't say we would or wouldn't have, because there were a lot of things on the board at that time, so I don't know how the draft would have went if Baker wouldn't have went 1. If somebody wouldn't have grabbed him at 2, I still wouldn't have known, so I honestly couldn't tell you that.
All right, so then let's hit the current situation. You use the words compete with Kyle Trask. This is a competition, Coach?
Yes, it is a competition. I mean, we don't have a starter right now. We know Baker's played in games and Trask has not, but we've watched Trask over the years, and we like some of the things he does, and we're going to give him a chance to play and compete and see who comes out. And, we told Baker this coming in. It's not anything new that he doesn't know. He's up for the challenge. I think those two work and help make each other better, so we'll make that decision when the time is right.
So at Minnesota, week 1, as we're sitting here middle of May, it's entirely possible that Kyle Trask is your starting quarterback on that day.
If he beats him out, he's the starter.
So then what do you look for in terms of the competition for beating out, things of that nature, Coach?
Well, there'll be a lot of things. Obviously, the practice is important. The communication to the guys, the leadership in the huddle, accuracy. You got to make plays, of course, in this league to win ball games, and who commands the huddle and who the team runs behind more, they give you the best chance to win, and that'll be sorted out over time.
Catch the Rich Eisen Show every single day on the Roku channel, 12 to 3 Eastern, for free.